Have you ever felt like you have a message to share, but every time you post, it's just crickets? You spend 3 days crafting the perfect article, hit publish, and the only person who likes it is your mom. You start thinking, maybe I'm just not a writer, or the algorithm hates me. Here's the cold hard truth. You're not failing because you lack talent. You're failing because you're treating writing like an art, when you should be treating it like content design. Today I'm breaking down the book that changed everything for me. The Art and Business of Online Writing by Nicholas Cole. He's one of the most successful authors in Quora history with hundreds of millions of views. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give you his secret blueprint from building your writing muscles to the exact monetization strategy he used to turn single articles into a business empire. Stick around until the end, because his category piracy method is a total game changer for anyone struggling to find their niche. The first thing Cole tells us is something most people hate to hear. Quantity leads to quality. He compares writing to going to the gym. You don't walk into a gym on day one and expect to bench press 200 pounds. So why do you expect to write a viral hit when you haven't written in a month? Most people wait for inspiration to strike. Cole calls this the amateur's delusion. Professional creators don't wait for inspiration. They build writing muscles through daily repetition. Before you worry about fancy metaphors or perfect grammar, ask yourself, are you putting in the reps? Your 10,000th word will always be worth more than your 1,000th. Stop trying to be a writer and start being a prolific producer. Once your muscles are ready, where do you train? The biggest mistake beginners make is starting a personal blog or a private website and expecting the world to find them. Cole is blunt. Don't write on a deserted island. You need to go where the people already are. Use platforms with built-in algorithms like X, LinkedIn, or Medium. Why? Because these platforms do the heavy lifting for you. They find your audience. And here is the pro tip: the feedback loop. Writing online is a data game. You aren't just posting, you are gathering intelligence. If one topic gets 10 comments and another gets 0, the audience is screaming at you what they want. Cole suggests you distribute everywhere. Take your best ideas, chop them up, and post them across all platforms. Use the data to let the readers tell you what to write next. So, what exactly should you write about? Cole introduces a concept called category piracy, or combinatorial innovation. Don't try to invent a whole new genre. That's too hard. Instead, intersect two existing ideas. Example: early childhood education times Stoic philosophy. Example: investing for teachers times digital nomad lifestyle. The narrower your niche, the more you become the go-to authority. Once you have your niche, you need a hook. Cole says headlines shouldn't be clickbait, but they must be value-driven. A great headline answers 3 questions for the reader. Who's this for? What is the topic? What is the specific benefit or payoff? Instead of how to be successful, try 8 habits of teachers who achieved financial freedom. Clear beats clever every single time. And once they click, get straight to the point. No fluff. In the digital age, you have 3 seconds to prove you aren't wasting their time. This is where the magic happens. Monetization. Cole discovered that true value never goes out of style. He advocates for writing evergreen content, stuff that is just as valuable 10 years from now as it is today. But here is the real secret. One piece of content can be a whole business. A high-performing article becomes an ebook. The ebook becomes a video course. The course becomes a keynote speech or a consulting business. He doesn't just write once and forget it. He recycles his best value assets into different formats. This changed my perspective. We shouldn't chase trending topics that die in 24 hours. We should build a library of assets that pay us interest for years. When you provide massive value, the money isn't a chase, it's an inevitable result. After reading The Art and Business of Online Writing, I realized something. In this digital age, we are all the chief designers of our own brands. If you feel stuck in your career or your life, start writing. Not for yourself, but for others. As Cole says, value is the only currency that matters. As long as you are solving problems for people, you will never be obsolete. Okay, let's escape this reality together. Tell me your struggles.